Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely night. So tonight we're going to do a general love reading for the current week of August, Libra 2021. Now, please note that this reading may or may not resonate with everybody, but I hope that you can take away something from this reading that may help you on your journey in life. So the overall energy we have is the Lovers card. So, this could be signify Gemini. You could be dealing with somebody who has Gemini in their chart, or you may even have Gemini. But this talks about the lovers. It's a soulmate connection, twin flame energy. And basically, underneath that, we have the Death card. So, I definitely see that there has been a sudden ending in this connection, whether it be, with this twin flame energy. You've decided that you're walking away from this because this connection no longer serves you. We get next to the Death, we get the Five of Wands and the Moon card. Now, the Five of Wands talks about disputes, arguments, quarrels, competition and disagreements, and not being able to find that common balance within this connection. And, you feel like you're at a double-edged sword, and no matter how much you try to give into this energy, it's just no longer serving you anymore. And it's no longer, it's no longer working for Libra. And next to that, we get the Moon card. Now, the Moon card signifies enemies, secret gossip. A revelation has been discovered to you. Now, you may have found out a revelation about this person. You may be even been having a spiritual awakening at this current time. And you've woken up to this situation, and you've realized that there's no more chances, Libra. You've really had a hard time in love, and I know that with Librans, they love passionately, and when they're with that person, they give them their all. And this person, no matter how hard you tried to come to that common balance, you could never ever get to that common ground, and you were always up against each other. And it just wasn't working for you. And this ending, you may have found out this person was quite deceptive. You might find out a secret that has been exposed, and basically, it's just, there could have been an interference, with your person, someone that, could be a friend or family, or someone that was interfering in the connection, and definitely got a lot of enemies around the situation. But the reason why I do feel that, Libra, you are moving away from this connection is because we get the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is the end of a cycle. And with that, it's such a powerful reading tonight, Libra, because next to the Wheel of Fortune, we get the Three of Cups and we get the Queen of Cups. Like, such beautiful, positive cards. So as much as this person was very toxic in your past, and as much as, it might have caused you a lot of pain, right now, I actually don't really feel that this past connection is actually bothering you. I actually feel that you have come to this revelation, and you're using your intuition with the Moon card, and you're celebrating with that Three of Cups. You're celebrating being single because you are the queen. You are in your power. And see the lady in the card, she's wearing her crown, and she's sitting there, and she is the queen, and she doesn't need anybody. She doesn't need anyone from the past to fill her cup, because she's already happy being on her own. She doesn't need anybody to fill her cup for her. And that is such a beautiful reading, because that shows to me, Libra, that whilst you may have been, really, really hurt in the past, and, I really feel that with that moon card and with this revelation being exposed, I really feel that you've learnt your lessons, and whilst they may be tough, you're realizing that you don't need to be with someone in a relationship that's toxic, that you don't need to be with someone to fill your cup to make you happy. You've realized that in order to be happy, you need to love yourself and to be truly happy within yourself. And you're doing that right now. You're in the Queen energy. You're celebrating that beautiful Libra, passionate independence. And that is just absolutely beautiful. So underneath we get the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So look, with this revelation that I mentioned to you, you might come across, deceptive energy from this soulmate connection, or this twin flame in your past. Now this man, this current card, I do feel that this is related to your past. Remember, energies can be vice versa, but the way I'm reading it is basically this man, although the Nine of Cups signifies a wish fulfillment card, he is quite a smug energy, and he's quite, he knows all of the right words that he's got to say to smooth over any, situation, or to get out of any deceptive energy. And I do feel that he definitely was keeping his options open. You could have just been one of many options. And it very much felt like that. And whilst, that may be difficult to hear, I do feel that you've come a long way. And this past heartache and this past connection, you've learnt a lot, and you've learnt what you're going to put up with. You've learnt how to use boundaries, how to value yourself and to put yourself first. And, this person, whilst they were keeping you as just one of their many options, that's not going to work with a Libra. When a Libra is truly into someone, they give it their all. And there's no really going back from that, Libra. And, the tables have really turned in this situation, because, you've decided that, no, this connection was no longer serving my highest good anymore. I've already contributed all of my energy and all of my love, and it just got me nowhere. And there was no even balance there. And whilst this person may try to come back, with the Nine of Cups, and they might try and tell you everything you want to hear, just know that this person definitely is trying to keep you as an option, but he also has many other options. So you're not the only one. And look, to be honest, I really don't think that this person can ever, even come close to what the connection was, because you've got that Two of Swords card, and I believe this is you, Libra. And again, whilst we mentioned the Moon card before, the Moon card is also depicted in the Two of Swords, which talks about revelations. So I know that I mentioned earlier in the reading that a secret may be exposed to you of this deceptive energy, whether it has come out yet or it hasn't. I do definitely feel that, this person was, unfortunately, they were keeping their options open. And whether or not you were in a third-party situation, you may or may not have been, or it may have just felt that way. But they could never truly give you what you actually wanted. And yeah, you're blindfolded from this person, and you no longer want to tolerate this person's, sweet nothings that they're going to come forward with in the future. And they're going to try and tell you everything you want to hear, but you're too much in your power right now and you're saying, no, I don't want to hear it. You may block communication. You may have already blocked them. But, Two of Swords, it's all about air. You're Libra air. So you're very direct and you won't put up with any of this anymore. So a very, very powerful reading tonight. I have pulled some more cards of the same deck to try and clarify some of this reading. And yes, it definitely confirms to me. We get the Eight of Cups. And again, with that Eight of Cups card, we get that moon in there again in the background. So I really feel, Libra, that I know I keep going on about it, but I definitely feel that you're going to know, if you haven't already found out, a secret is going to be exposed and revealed to you. And you're walking away from this situation. So this is quite a heavy card, but although it is heavy, I do know that right now you are in your power, because the central cards of the reading, you are your queen. You are that. You can fill your own cup with love. You don't need anybody else to fill that cup for you, because you already have realized that the love that you have for yourself, you don't need anybody else's love. And especially from people that aren't going to treat you as number one. You're no one's second best. You come first before anyone. And, this is although it's quite heavy, it's positive, because you're walking away. And next to that, we get the Devil. So it was definitely a one-sided, very codependent connection. So this person, they may still try and have a lot of codependent habits. It could have been, this person could be, they could have had a sex addiction or a drug and alcohol addiction. But whatever this was, it's very, very toxic. And you know that this connection with your past person, it's no longer what you're looking for anymore. You've already had enough heartache and enough lessons in life. Whether, it could even other relationships that you've been in before that. But I know, Libra, that when you give your all, there's no coming back from that. And twice we get that Nine of Cups, which, although it is the wish fulfillment card, because it is next to the Devil, I definitely do see that as being a deceptive, smug energy. And he's still going to try and hang on and give you the scraps of his time just to keep you in his life and just to try and maintain any type of connection. I do feel that they are very codependent and they do rely on you to build them up, and you may have really built them up in the past, but not anymore. And this person, that they're going to say whatever they can just to try and keep in your good books and to try and maintain that connection. And again, which has come out twice, is the Five of Wands, which, it does clarify that it was a very one-sided situation and very much a double-edged sword. And there was never that common balance. There was never an even keel in the relationship, and you always felt that you were always in competition. You could never ever keep this person happy or satisfied, and nor with you weren't satisfied, you weren't happy, and you've realized that now. And along with the Queen of Cups, you get a very powerful card to finish the reading. You get the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, it's all about air, which is you. And you're not taking crap from anybody anymore. You're not going to allow toxic people from the past to come in and treat you as one of their many options. You're now keeping your options open. You've seen the lesson that you've had to learn through this toxic relationship, and you're now realizing that now your boundaries and your values come first, and now you can set these boundaries going forward, because now you're not going to put up with any more bullshit. You've already had too much to go through in your past, and nobody can mess with the Queen. So, it's a very straight up energy. It's, my way or the highway, and that's it. And that's very much, well, I feel where you're at the moment. And 2 Queen cards in the reading, such a positive reading for a Libra. 2 Queen cards, like Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. It just signifies how powerful you are at the moment. And this person's probably sitting there scratching their head thinking, oh, well, everything that I used to say before, they're actually realizing that their toxic ways and their sweet nothings that they used to tell you, that used to try and keep you in their good books, it's not going to work anymore, because you're realizing, you can see straight through that bullshit now, and you're realizing that no, I'm not going to be tolerating this anymore. So very, very positive reading, very straight to the point. Now this may or may not resonate with everybody, but I would like to just let you know that everybody has their own free will, and everybody is on their own different life journey and path in life. And and I just would like to pull 3 cards to finish off this reading from Spirit and Angels. What does Libra need to know? Please give Libra 3 cards from the universe and what they can look forward to in the future. 3 cards for Libra for the current week of August 2021. So we get middle path. Embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to a balanced and more peaceful life. Such a typical Libra card. Librans, they're all about equal give and take and having that balance. And I definitely feel that, from this reading in the past, there wasn't that even balance between you and your person. And you're now realizing that in order to have a positive and a happy life without this person, you've got to have that even balance. And you will get that to living a more fulfilling life in your future. Then we get Healing Angel, such a beautiful card. At this very moment, you are being bathed in gold, pink, and deep green light. Accept this healing. We, your angels, surround you with wings of love. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. Such a positive reading, Libra. This just confirms that with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in this reading, you have healed. You're no longer serving this codependent, toxic connection anymore. And just know that your angels are around you. And for some reason, if you're drawn to gold, pink, and green, take whatever message that resonates. But I feel that this is something that's going to help you in your future. One more card for Libra to finish off tonight's reading. We get Vision. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. So that is a very positive card to finish off a very positive reading tonight. This card to me, from this energy, I feel that you're realizing that you don't need anybody from the past to feel to fill your cup. You're already in that queen energy and you've already got the power. You're sitting very high at the moment with your crown, and you have the power to find that love, and that love that is meant for you will just appear in your life, and you don't need to go looking for it because you've already got so much love for yourself that you are truly at peace with yourself, and you're realizing that you know, you can be on your own. Now, yeah, so I hope some of my messages may have helped you tonight on your life journey. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next week. Thank you.